GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent insight. With the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Mobley. After Drew Holiday's score, the shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. The three-pointer no good. Boston trailing. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Garland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Boston. They trail by 1. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force.
Yo, mute your mic.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make
Mute
some
your
adjustments
mic.
to the game plan, clearly. Boston making a switch here. Here's Garland. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to talk to Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Well, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here is Tatum. After the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. Pass to Horford. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just... vacuuming up those misses.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now here's Tatum. Darius Garland missing his last shot. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Horford. All sorts of time. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Cavaliers leading. Garland with it. Over Holiday. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Down low. Here's Hauser.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Pass to Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Darius Garland. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
White with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Cornette. Outside, White. To the middle. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Cornette's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jerome, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Second team foul.
Cavaliers on D. And finished off by Brown.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. LeVert with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Jerome. Offline with his 3. Boston leading by 3. Inside. And it's White missing. Here's Jerome. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Queta. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's LeVert. The rebound by the Celtics. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Outside, White. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Horford. 5 on the clock. Back to Holiday. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford no up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Allen. A kick out to Mobley. The three from Garland. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And stolen by Horford. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trying to end the drought. He lays it in. Garland's got 8 points.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
And Brown throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
8 on the wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Good if it goes. And no good. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
Back to Allen. It's stolen by White. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Brown jams it in.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Mitchell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And stolen by Tatum. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Celtics substitution. Number 40. Luke Cornett.
And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Pass to Garland. Mitchell up top. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 6. Out to Wade. Lets it go with the 3. Mobley misses. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum downhill. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 4 this quarter. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Right side Holiday. Tatum no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Garland with the bucket.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. White wide open. He fires. And another miss by Boston. Mitchell with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Wade. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Tatum a screen. .52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's White. Nails the baby hook. White's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Garland with the bucket.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
To the middle. And stolen by Mobley.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Tatum. Here's White. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a...
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Holiday. From past the arc. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. 4 on the clock for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Back to LeVert. Here's Niang. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. To the wing right side. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
Porzingis at the elbow. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Right side Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Knocked away. From the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Garland, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Wade has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Holiday. Now Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Porzingis. And again, it's Boston converting.
Offensively, there's few things on the court Porzingis can't do. He can use his length, strength, or both.
And that one's good, Mitchell. There's 1:17 left in the game. There's Garland. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Boston.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you can see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. Doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Brown. Pass to Pritchard. There's the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's LeVert. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 30, Sam Hauser.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
$19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. There's Brown with the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy,